Do you remember the song by Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time? If I got to take those words back and start again, we're going to go into a start again time that was experienced almost 2,000 years ago, back in Philippi. Yes, Cher hadn't even been thought of. She wasn't even a twinkle in her father's or grandfather's eyes. But 2,000 years ago, Christians make pilgrimages to a place where people would come on pilgrimage in order to turn back time, to make a brand new start and to begin again. Why? Why, it was here in Philippi that St. Paul visited the town. When he was in Philippi, he went to meet with some of the new believers and old Jewish believers. And there he met a lady called Lydia. And she and her friends used to go outside the city to pray beside the river. And there the Holy Bible story tells us that St. Paul met with these Jewish folks and they wanted to hear more about Jesus Christ. They decided to express their faith in Jesus by allowing St. Paul to baptize them, most likely in this stream. How do we know? Well, there's not many other streams in Philippi, and it seems likely that this is the one. This is how a Christian church was eventually established in the area, and why still today we find at this chapel of Lydia, that lady who he baptized in this river, at the chapel of Lydia in Philippi, Christians of all persuasions, Protestant, Catholic, Orthodox, they come to this place where St. Paul baptized Lydia and the early believers. What happened in the city of Philippi after this? Well, slowly over the centuries, the city became Christian. Indeed, in 350 years after Christ, the entire city was Christian, declared so. And in the city they began to construct churches, this particular one 350 AD roughly, and you're looking there at the baptism font, where the water was filled up into the font inside of the church, and Christians back then could be baptized. How are they baptized? They were dunked underneath the water, fully immersed, all their body and everything, because they wanted to show God and the universe that their entire being was going to be cleansed so that they could make a brand new start in a new way, a new beginning. This particular church is 500 years after Christ. It too has a baptism font. Indeed, there were no Protestant churches back then. There was one Christian church. It was the Universal Church, or the word Catholic. And across all the churches, wherever you went throughout the old empire, for over 1,200 years, they had baptism fonts, like swimming pools, where people who could experience a brand new start could get fully dunked, just like Jesus was by John the Baptist. The most amazing experience that individuals still enjoy today around the world, a symbol of how, through the waters of baptism, they can make a brand new start.